Tonight on The Tonight Show, starring Jimmy Fallon, the stage belongs to EJAE Audrey Nuna and Rei Ami, the powerhouse voices behind Hunter divided by X from Netflix's smash hit K-pop Demon Hunters. The vibe, joyful chaos, big laughs, bigger vocals, and a surprise that turns the studio into a victory lap. Why are they trending right now? Their anthem Golden just notched multiple weeks at #1 on the Billboard Hot 100, while the film keeps racking up records and fan moments from SNL Buzz to a Halloween sing-along re-release. In other words, this isn't just a soundtrack, it's a cultural takeover, and we're diving into the moment it went platinum on live TV.
Soundtrack is breaking all sorts of records. I want to read some of these right here, if you don't mind. The soundtrack has been on the Billboard 200 for 15 weeks. Golden was number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 for 8 weeks and longest running number 1 of the year on Global 200 singles chart. Golden is the first number 1 female K-pop song in the history of the Hot 100, and you are the longest running number 1 girl group of the century on Hot 100, beating Destiny's Child.
Jimmy's getting right to the point. This is more than hype. He's handing them the stats Billboard records firsts and spotlighting the scale of what they've just pulled off. That line is a mic drop in statistical form. It frames their success as both commercial dominance and cultural breakthrough. What I love here is the audacity of first female K-pop no one. That's a narrative pivot. They're not just riding momentum, they're making history. And as of 2025, that legacy is still evolving. Golden has stayed in heavy rotation on radio channels and TikTok challenges. Fans are posting 60-second covers daily. In May 2025, Billboard ran a cover story about them, citing their global reach and influence. Also, Audrey Nuna just dropped a remix version, adding a verse in Korean, which stirred excitement across both K-pop and US hip-hop circles. So when they say first female K-pop no one, they're staking a flag. That quote is a declaration they came to dominate, not just participate. And with every new remix performance or interview, they're reinforcing that claim.
Did you ever think you would do Saturday Night Live?
No, that's crazy. It's so insane.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's a literal dream come true, I think. The 10-year-old in me just came to life.
That's the kind of quote that instantly humanizes fame. You can almost see them reliving a childhood dream in real time. When Audrey Nuna says her 10-year-old self came to life, it hits differently because this isn't an artist who grew up in Hollywood privilege. These are Asian American women carving space in a world that once barely showed faces like theirs on late-night TV, let alone on SNL. And their excitement isn't just nostalgia, it mirrors a generational shift. In 2024, Audrey told Teen Vogue she'd grown up studying sketch comedy on YouTube, never imagining she'd one day be on the same stage. That dream come true moment now doubles as representation in motion. Meanwhile, Rei Ami's recent collab with DPR at Coachella 2025 proved she's still blending her offbeat humor and fierce independence into everything she touches. So when Fallon calls that crazy, he's right. It's not just crazy, it's cultural symmetry. The kids who grew up watching SNL are now the ones defining pop culture.
What have been some of the best reactions that you've gotten so far?
Oh, man. Yeah, go ahead. Oh, well, for me, it was just, I went to Korea recently and I had a mask and a hat on, but they recognized me somehow, and the whole cabin crew came through to my seat and said hello, and also the pilot, both of them.
Hopefully not at the same time. Okay, one was flying the plane, one was saying hi.
No one was flying. It was amazing.
Autopilot.
How about you?
That's a perfect fame snapshot, the surreal moment when success crosses borders and finds you mid-flight. EJAE's story is charmingly cinematic mask hat, anonymity shattered by an airline crew, fangirling 3,000 feet in the air. What makes it pop isn't just the recognition, it's where it happens. K-pop once meant local pride. Now it's global pop currency, and even pilots are in on the playlist. And EJAE's star only keeps climbing. After KPop Demon Hunters broke streaming records, she was tapped in early 2025 for a feature on BBI's new single Glass Hour, which topped the Spotify Global Viral chart. She's also rumored per Variety August 2025 to be joining the production team for Netflix's upcoming music drama Neon Soul.
When I got off at Dongdaemun Station, and this cute little grandpa was doing a street performance of Golden on this traditional Korean instrument. He was so swagged out, like his outfit was fire.
That's the kind of image that transcends pop culture. It's folklore-level stuff. Audrey Nuna watching a Korean grandfather remix her song on a EJAE-style instrument, that's generational connection in real time. It's the moment when a global hit circles back home and becomes part of a nation's street soundscape. The word swagged out says it all, respect and disbelief blending into pride. This anecdote lands even deeper after Audrey's 2025 Colors of Seoul mini-doc with Vogue Korea, where she talked about Golden being her love letter to both Seoul and Jersey. Seeing her song performed by an elder in Dongdaemun wasn't random, it was full-circle storytelling. Fans online clipped that Fallon moment, turning it viral again under number Golden Grandpa, with over 12 million views on TikTok in 2 days. It's easy to forget that behind the charts are connections like this tiny human proof that music bridges generations. One viral grandpa, one hit song, and a shared sense of pride. That's legacy.
I just hear this little 5-year-old boy singing Golden at the top of his lungs, smiling ear to ear, holding his mom's hand, and he's like, "Born!"
That's not just a cute story, it's cultural proof of impact. When a 5-year-old belts your song in a grocery aisle, you've crossed from pop star to household name. Rei Ami's story here hits because it's so ordinary yet extraordinary. H-Mart cup noodles and a tiny fan unknowingly singing the soundtrack of a generation. It's the ultimate viral loop, art imitating life, then life singing it right back. And Rei Ami's fan connection keeps getting deeper. Her 2025 single Supernova Baby just hit top 20 on Spotify's global pop chart, and she's been praised for how she weaves vulnerability into high-energy beats. Rolling Stone Korea recently called her the new standard for authenticity in bilingual pop. When Fallon laughs about the H-Mart moment, he's not just playing along, he's acknowledging that this music has become everywhere. It's wild how one song can soundtrack both a kid's shopping trip and Jimmy Fallon's living room. Golden isn't just trending, it's imprinting itself on memories.
This movie has affected us all so much on an emotional level. I'm emotionally constipated, so I take a very, very long time to process my emotions.
Okay.
But I guess I was due for a cry the day of the premiere because literally 5 minutes into the film, I'm like bawling my eyes out.
That line, emotionally constipated, is classic Rei Ami humor, self-deprecating, vivid, and disarmingly honest. It captures how KPop Demon Hunters isn't just a glossy animated feature, it's emotionally loaded representation. Watching her describe tearing up 5 minutes and over a shot of kimbap on screen is the essence of cultural visibility hitting home. For years, kids like her had to hide their stinky lunchbox foods. Now, those same foods are front and center on Netflix, celebrated and animated, and that theme, owning your identity, has followed Rei Ami off-screen too. In 2025, she was featured in Time magazine's Next Generation Icons list for using her platform to normalize Asian American narratives in pop music. Fans online constantly quote this very Fallon segment in edits captioned "Representation Matters." It's rare to watch a pop star laugh about being emotionally constipated and then minutes later redefine what emotional honesty looks like for millions. That's Rei Ami's gift mixing chaos with catharsis.
And you actually made this while you were in your car?
Yeah, on the way to the dentist.
All right, so it didn't happen after the dentist.
No,
okay,
it was on the way to the
it was on the
dentist.
way to the dentist.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
go, I'm getting inspired.
No. I was in the car, the cab, and on the way to the dentist, that's when I received the track from the amazing, Black Label, the producers,
Yeah.
Teddy, 24, Ito, and also Ian Eisendrath, our music director. And so I received the track, and the track was just so beautiful. The intro is so beautiful, and this rarely happens, but it just instantly I got inspiration from it melodically, and then I have a recording immediately.
This is one of those blink and you miss it creative origin stories. That's pure magic. Audrey Nuna casually drops that Golden, a global #1 hit, was literally written on the way to a dental appointment. That's not just funny, it's a reminder that inspiration doesn't wait for studio hours. The idea of her humming into her phone between traffic lights feels like something every artist dreams of, lightning in motion, and the behind-the-scenes details have since become part of Golden's lore. Rolling Stone's 2025 retrospective on the song confirmed the demo voice memo still exists. The same scratch melody ended up being used in the final mix. Teddy Park and Ian Eisendrath, who co-produced the track under the Black Label, even joked it was the most expensive dentist trip in pop history. Audrey's creative instinct, trusting a moment no matter how random, mirrors her 2025 EP Icarus Mode, where every song began from voice notes captured on the go. She's proof that the best ideas don't need perfect timing, just courage to hit record.
You guys want partner? You have a platinum record. This is for you. You have a platinum record. Congratulations! It's real! This is it! Congratulations!
EJAE, Audrey Nuna, and Rei Ami are no longer just voices behind animated heroes, they're chart-topping artists in their own right. EJAE has already announced a debut solo single in Another World, dropping the 24th of October 2025, while fans and media are seriously pushing for a Grammy nomination after Golden ruled the Hot 100 in global charts. But it doesn't end there. The KPop Demon Hunters team has officially ruled out a live-action adaptation, saying the magic of the film wouldn't translate well while hinting at a sequel in the works. Meanwhile, controversy bubbled up when a viral tweet claimed AI must have generated their vocals, and Rei Ami shut that down with zero chill, defending their artistry and centering the human talent behind Hunter, divided by X. So here's where we land. That platinum moment on Fallon is more than validation. It's the opening of a new chapter. With streaming records smashed, controversy faced, and solo ambitions in play, these three are positioning themselves not just as the voices of a fictional band, but as artists expanding the boundaries of pop culture. If you love this breakdown, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss when we do a deep dive on EJAE's solo era, Audrey's next choreography move, or Rei's acting path. Drop in the comments which quote from tonight resonated most with you, and what do you think is next for Huntro, divided by X in 2026.